Can you see the stars align? A night like this can never rewind. Can you hear the wolf cry out to the light? A night like this will never shine so bright. So take a couple steps back as you hear me start to hum. Take a couple steps back when I lose all control. Watch me turn into a werewolf, and I will hunt till the break of dawn. Don't you dare to try to stop me. This is the horn of the black swan. So take a couple steps back as you hear me start to hum. Take a couple steps back when I lose all control. Watch me turn into a werewolf, and I will hunt till the break of dawn. Don't you dare to try to stop me. This is the horn of the black swan.
Hey everybody, how we doing? Yeah, today is that day of the year once again. How is everybody doing? Okay, well first off I need to fix up a little something here. Hang on, give me a little second here. There we go. I just have to fix up the alignment of the chat box real quick. What a way to start off the stream, eh? Just by fixing something. Oh man, alright. Well, that's going to have to do for the time being, so yeah. Hey everybody. Alright, let me switch things over to the talking space, as I so call it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, well of course that the chat box here may be a little wonky. It's because, well, ever since I transferred, everything over to the new computer and all that, things haven't been quite the same. Like, don't get me wrong, computer performs like outstandingly well, It's just that I still need to configure some stuff here and there. Even though, yes, I had quite a bit of time to do that, but to be fair, there's like a lot to do. So, yeah. Anyway, let me go ahead and get some background music here. I'll just need a second to get some. Just give me a little bit. Yeah, we'll go with the same music that we did for last night's stream when I did some VR chat. We'll do that. There we go. You guys should be able to hear that in the background eventually when it pops up. There you go. Repeat is on. There we go. Now you guys should be able to hear that. Alright, now we can get things started. Yo, what's going on, guys? SylvesterBall95 here, and welcome to part 1 of today's birthday live streams. Now, just like usual, I did split it to 2 parts, mainly because, well, I do have some stuff to do later on in the afternoon, so yeah, so hence why I can't, keep the stream going on for, like, the entire day, so, hence why I split the 2 parts, so then I have time to not only stream both early, well, right now as it is the afternoon for me right now, and later on in the night, but to also make time so then I can at least do the thing I'm supposed to be doing later on in the afternoon with my family. So yeah, anyway, as said, this is meant to be not only, well, a chill stream, but also a Q&A stream. So, if you guys have any questions that you guys want to ask, then go right ahead. Just as long as the questions are not too personal, of course. If the questions are too personal, then I will have to ignore those. I do apologize about that. But anyway, why is my microphone off center? There we go. Alright, so yeah, let's just get things started. Happy birthday, Logan. Speaking of VR chat, I'm playing VR chat right now. Nice. Yeah. Let's go through here. Let's see what we got. How's your day going so far before this stream started? That seems alright. I didn't wake up as early as I wanted to. I'll fully admit that, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll the day will make up for it, honestly. A meet and greet thing? I don't exactly know how I would do that. If it was VR chat, then sure, but honestly, I don't even know how I would personally do that, but, who knows? I'm getting so many... I'm just checking Discord real quick. Okay. Anyway. Yes, it is my birthday. Yes. It is my birthday. Can't think of any questions? It's okay. Even if it's questions I have already answered, then you are free to, ask said questions again. Yogurt drink, by the way. I'm seeing a lot of happy birthdays in the chat right now. Do you like cats and dogs? Yeah, I do like both. I'm more of a cat person, in all honesty, but that doesn't mean I don't like dogs. I do like dogs, actually. How does it feel now that you're 22? I'm old. I'm freaking old. Like, where has time gone, honestly? Happy birthday, thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Just looking through the chat. Not old enough. Trust me. When you get around this age, that you will start to somewhat feel like it. Even though, yes, 22 is still a young age, but still, I feel old. Which pandas do you think are cuter, little red pandas, or the black and white giant pandas? That's a good question. It's hard to say. I guess for now, because like I don't know which one to answer, I'd say red pandas. Those ones do look adorable, at least to me. But yeah. Do you play Murder 4 on VR chat? Yeah, I do. We don't play Murder 4 as much as Blackout. Blackout is the game that we favor the most, actually, because there's just a little bit more that you can do in Blackout. So, yeah. I'm gonna be 21 next year. Kind of nervous about it. Yeah, I do get that. Yeah, especially like depending on where you live. That 21. Well, 21 in the U.S. is the you know, the age of where like you'd be able to drink in the U.S. But I'm lucky to be in Canada, so that age is 19 instead. So yeah, even though I don't drink, but you know. Did you get the new badge from Phasmophobia? Speaking of Phasmophobia, I've been trying to do the Apocalypse Challenge before I prestiged. The Apocalypse Challenge became a lot harder ever since the new objectives and the new major update came out. It is that difficult. So, Final Fantasy VII was the hardest music pack you've played in Beat Saber. Honestly, that would probably have to go towards the Monster Cat V2 pack. That one has some really some difficult levels, actually. Accelerate is definitely the fastest level in that pack. So, yeah. But, oh yeah, back to Phasmophobia real quick. I do know that Phasmophobia does have its like media badges, you know, like Twitch badges and all that. I have yet to get that, but I will hopefully soon. Did you know you can get multiple things for free on your birthday? Really? Well, that all depends on what you're where you're getting at, because like I don't know what you may be getting at, so you might have to further explain. Remember you were playing Tower Unite, I was there as Glenmark Freddy later. Is Winnie the Pooh? What the heck? What in the world? You're planning to get Phasmophobia? Honestly, do get it. It is quite a fun game. Yeah, it may be a little scary at first because like you may not know how the game works, but trust me, like when you do play the game more as time goes on, then like the more you understand it, it is actually quite fun to do. Yeah, there are times where the ghosts will still get you, trying to form the words in my head. Like a good example being that like I'm pretty sure a few streams ago, I'm pretty sure that the ghosts caught us off guard, and it actually did scare us. So even though we've been playing the game since the game came out in 2020, it still gets us. Which actually, speaking of, this upcoming September is going to be 5 years for Phasmophobia, the 5th year anniversary for Phasmophobia. Time flies. Like what in the world? The bingo rounds. It was oh, okay. Now I remember that. Wait, I have yet to get the Tower Unite this year on my channel, but we still have a few months to go by. So yeah, we can always get back to it. Man. Okay. I can just see the stream replay on my second monitor. You just constantly just seeing me just drinking this, but you know, time flew from OG Phasmophobia. Yeah, literally it did. Because like I remember like when the game first came out, and I remember trying it for the first time. Like, oh my god, it was. Ooh. Forgot to change your Steam account bio. Thank you for reminding me. I will get to that right now. To be fair, there's a bunch of my a bunch of bios that I need to change. You see, even my VR chat bio as well. I'll have to get to that too. So hold on a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. There it is. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Is it weird, like, how can you completely forget August? That's when the FNAF anniversary takes place in. Man. Anyway. What'd you wish for, Logan? Well, if I said what I wished for, then it would come true. That's the usual rule when it comes to wishes. Most of the time, anyway. But yeah, anyway. But most of the free stuff on your birthday is from restaurants. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. If it's stuff like that, then yeah, I do know of like the free stuff like that. Yeah. What happened to this compilation number 4? I have yet to get started on that. I still need to get the VOD from it, and then I can like get around to editing it. So, I mean, I can literally go do that like anytime I want to. But I do know that you guys are still waiting on it, and I will get to that soon. It just will take some time to edit it. Videos like that do take some time to edit anyway, so yeah. Alright, that's that. I always get Starbucks for my birthday. Nice. I haven't got Starbucks in a little while, I'll admit. Do you know it's going to reveal our ages on Roblox? Why are they going to do that? Okay then. Don't know why, but okay. What is your favorite paranormal sound in Phasmophobia from the new update? Honestly, that is quite difficult to say, because like they added quite a lot of new paranormal sounds for the new update. It is hard to tell like which one is my favorite. But I will say for certain, what will always be my favorite paranormal sound is the Banshee scream. That will always be my favorite. Are you going to be streaming YouTube for part 2? Yeah, of course. I did mention in the community post that between 7 and 8 p.m. EST, which by the way, if you guys are wondering, it is it's 1:36 p.m. for me right now. So in about another 6 to 7 hours from now is essentially when the next stream is going to start. It's as said that I split the 2 parts because obviously I do have some stuff to do with my family later in the afternoon, so that's why I split it down to 2 parts. So yeah. I could never do videos like you right now. I don't have the equipment and talent for that. I mean, equipment may be a little hard to get than talent, because like talent you just get over time. Like you have to get used to doing the doing like the routine of like recording, editing, and posting. But from my experience, I saw that if you were just if you make yourself record, edit, and post constantly, then you will eventually get burnt out from you know, from doing all that, and you'll get a lot of motivation blocks. So what I've been doing for well, probably from the start of the year is that instead of going off of an upload schedule, I just upload when I feel like it, because I don't want to like overwork myself or anything like that, because I've been spending a lot more time with my friends than doing content on like YouTube or Twitch or anything like that, because I saw that, like, you know, friends and family are more important to me, at least. Don't get me wrong, you know, I do enjoy the work that I do on, you know, YouTube and Twitch and whatnot, but hanging out with friends and family is what I do enjoy most. So yeah, hope you guys get what I mean. I'm pretty sure you guys will understand that as well. I mean, it makes sense to spend time with your family, especially on your birthday. Exactly. What's up, Logan? Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. But yeah, back to the main point I was trying to get at. Equipment is another story. It all depends on what equipment you need, and it can get expensive depending on what you need to get. Especially for the kind of work that I do, you will definitely need a beefy gaming computer. I mean, I saved up for it, and look where that got me now. I got an actual like better computer than what I had before. The previous one that I had did serve me for almost 7 years, but of course it was bound to happen that I had to get something new, because of course it was getting slow. So yeah. Which platform did you use to create your OC? If we're talking about my custom model, it's Blender. It was completely made from scratch. I did have it commissioned. Shout out to Sue for that, by the way. They make excellent models. I got commissioned, and I did help them out as well. I did provide the custom endoskeleton and the sword as well. And of course, over time, I made adjustments to it as I see fit. Because of course, like, when you commission, well, something for yourself, then of course you do have the rights to edit it, because of course it belongs to you. You commissioned it to have it made for you. So yeah. Of course, you know, there is credit where it is due, so, you know, still shout out to Sue for the model. It's still awesome. Happy birthday, mate. Kind of weird for me to see a live stream. I usually stream like more than I do videos nowadays, but hey. What's your favorite game / map that you've played / seen in VR chat? That is a good question. As far as games go, there's a few I have in mind. Audience Anarchy is one of my favorites. Honestly, we've had some funny moments in Audience Anarchy. Honestly, I can never think of a time where we never had fun in Audience Anarchy. Like, did I word that right? Yeah, I can never think of a time that we have never have had fun in Audience Anarchy. Like, every time we're on Audience Anarchy, it is so much fun. Especially like when you answer like the prompts for the script, and you know the people on stage have to read it and play in their character. It is funny as hell. Oh my god. But yeah, that's just one of them. I do have some other favorites as well. Like Blackout, for example. Yeah, there's a lot to list. So, but in terms of worlds, there's a lot. There's a lot of worlds that look so beautiful. Have you and your friends tried Gigas? Yes, we have tried Gigas. It's fun. That's actually another one of my favorite games on VR chat currently, Gigas. For context, it's essentially a 1 versus 30 player situation where the one player is like this giant monster, and their task is to eliminate the players to fill up their meter. And if they successfully do so, they get a big hammer and wreck the arena. And of course, the other players, their task is to take down the monster and fill their meter. When they fill up their meter, then the monster is eliminated. So, yeah. Favorite and least favorite ghosts in Phasmophobia. Least favorite, I would not say the mimic, because like, yes, the mimic is like very unique. Like it can mimic like all kinds of like ghost types, but at the same time though, it always gets us with that fake ghost orb. It really does. So we always have to double check every time we get close to getting a mimic. So, my favorite ghost is the Banshee, because I always like to try and get that like that Banshee scream all the time. You guys know me by now. Least favorite, honestly, the Revenant. The Revenant still it scares me at times, because like literally just like the mimic from FNAF Secret of the Mimic, when the Revenant sees you, it books it. It books it right to you. If you can hide in time, then you should be good. By the way, what happened to your red hair? Oh, it outgrew like over time, like because obviously my hair got so long and it eventually had to get cut off. But don't worry, that does not mean the red hair will never return. It will come back eventually. Are you ready for your 10th anniversary next year? 10th anniversary of being content creator next year. Honestly, I don't even know what I'm going to do for that next year, but I'll think of something. Favorite food? Can't go wrong with pizza. Can't go wrong with that. Or fries, for that matter. Least favorite character in Transformers? I'm very tempted to say Starscream. But of course, you know, Starscream does have his, you know, very evil moments. I'm saying partly the reason why it's like he's my least favorite character, because like he always tries to take over the throne as the Decepticon leader. Like, oh my god, it's like, Starscream, can you stop trying? Especially in Transformers Prime, like, oh my god. But thankfully, like, he had a redeeming point, like, right before Season 3 starts, like, you know. We don't accept Starscream hate. I do know that. Don't get me wrong, Starscream is still a cool character, especially amongst the Decepticons, but, you know, there's just that side of him. It's just like, Starscream, can you not? Yeah. I did see some questions here. If you could go back to OG Phasmophobia, would you do it? Honestly, I don't know. Phasmophobia has changed so much to the point where I don't know if I'd get used to playing the OG Phasmophobia ever again. So, yeah. Any tips for dealing with ghosts in Phasmophobia? Do have an incense with you. So, if the ghost catches you and you know of a hiding spot, use the incense to get at least a 5-second head start, because the incense will blind the ghost for a certain duration, which is around 5 to 6 seconds, giving you the chance to hide. And of course, when you hide, make sure your flashlight or equipment held in your hand is off, and you don't make a sound. Wait for the hunt to end, and then you're good. You're bringing on new games to the channel to record. I did want to bring on more Golf It and Tower Unite. Tarry Night for the moment, mainly just being the mini golf game in Tarry Night, because like that's just a lot of fun to play. And then in terms of Golf It, I have yet to actually go over the custom golf courses that I made, which I will get to that soon. It's going to take time. It's going to take time. Hey Jacob, I see you in chat there. Hey Vina. Have you watched Transformers Beast Wars? How can I not? It's a classic show. Especially that's where the Maximals and Predacons premiered. You're looking for your birthday, you should do another VR chat stream. That's literally what's going to be the next part of the stream later on tonight. I'm literally going to be doing VR chat. I think I did say that yesterday. At least I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I did have plans to do VR chat for the game stream tonight. And I do know that of course I said friends are allowed to join in, of course. What is your favorite FNAF game? Currently it's Secret of the Mimic. Secret of the Mimic so far has surprised me, unlike how well they did. Especially like it's definitely not as glitchy or buggy as the as Security Breach. I will give it that. But yeah. Crystal, I said I watched Beast Wars. I watched it. I've watched all 3 seasons of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did see a question somewhere here. Favorite and least favorite sport. I don't know about least, but one of my favorites has to be golf. I do like golf. Favorite movie. Currently my favorite movie as of right now has to go to Transformers 1. Like, I know the marketing for it was not great, but the movie itself, oh my god, like, I cannot express enough how great the movie is. How old am I? It says literally in the title. I have turned 22 years old today. What the heck? Something's in my eye. Hang on. What the heck? Okay, there we go. What if you prestiged and don't have incense and have a really fast ghost? Well, depending on what difficulty you play on, well, okay, here's what I would recommend for that. At the start of each game, find your hiding spots. If it's a big map, then you should be okay, because obviously, with a bigger map, the ghost may not have an easy time to find you. But they'll also have to depend on, like, if you're being quiet and all that, and make sure your equipment's off. But if you're playing in, like, a small house map, then, of course, that is going to be, quite difficult. So, but of course, when it comes to a smaller house map, find your hiding spots. So then when the ghost hunts, you can run to that hiding spot as quickly as you can. It all depends on timing for that. But once you get your incense, then you could be able to get to that hiding spot, no problem. Shark, what in the world? A Lego Bonnie Enjoyer. I don't even know what to say to that. The Diogen Ghost is my favorite because you don't have to hide and you can loop it really easily. That is true. That is true. Whenever we see that it's a Diogen, I'm just like, oh, well, Diogen. We can do the rest of the objectives very easily. Because, like, we can literally just let it follow us whenever we have to do our stuff. So, alright, gotta go. Alright, catch you later. Thanks for the advice, not a problem. You can even ask Brandon for advice as well. Like, he knows, you know, well, he knows a little bit more about the game than I do, but, you know, I know just as much. He knows a little more, but I know just as much. So, but yeah. Alright, I've already been streaming for 35 minutes. Alright. We're probably going to be keeping the stream to at least about an hour, because I still have some stuff to do in the afternoon anyway, so I want to make sure I'm ready. Out of all of the games you have played this year, what is your favorite? That's indeed no, that's another good question. Of course the obvious like answer would be VR chat, but I do want to say something else other than VR chat. Do I seriously need to go through my Steam library? Oh, wait. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I didn't even have to look at my Steam library. I was about to open up my Steam, but nope, it literally just popped into my head. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Zombies specifically. Oh yeah, especially their new map is going to be coming out soon as well, so cannot wait for that. Hey look, see you in chat. Hope things are going well. Oh my god, when I hid in the bushes and hide and seek, oh my god. Have you ever watched Disney's Turning Red? I have not. Least favorite Call of Duty? Black Ops 4. I have to go with Black Ops 4. They ruined the perk system for me, honestly. Well, at least in that game. They thankfully redeemed it in Black Ops Cold War, but Black Ops 6 does not cut it for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. Maps are great. Weapons are cool. The perk system, not so much. Oh, you have to start a closing shift soon? Aw, nuts. Alright, well, good luck with that. Are you gonna try and Doors the Foundation? I don't know if I've heard of the Foundation. Well, Doors the Foundation, at least, but, well, Doors, obviously. I've played plenty of Doors before. It's such a cute movie. Well, maybe I might consider watching it, maybe. Who knows? Planning on playing Minecraft? They've been giving more updates. Honestly, we've been wanting to get back to Minecraft, at least, you know, streaming it for a good while now. Especially, like, we've been playing quite a bit of Minecraft, actually, behind the scenes. But it's been a little while since we've got back to it, so hopefully we might get back to it soon. I won't guarantee it, because, well, because of course there's, you know, still quite a few things I do want to go over in the year anyway. So yeah. Do you think Final Fantasy Candies 4 ever come out? I'm sure it'll come out. I'm sure. It's just games like that I know do take time. But yeah, the new Doors Outdoors trailer came. Oh really? I have to look at that. Was that outside, or was that my voice that did that? That squeak. What in the world? I don't know. Anyway, gonna head off, gonna start soon. See y'all later and happy birthday. Thank you, Luke. I'll see you later. To shark, what? To drop down and give 20. What? 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 I don't even know what to say to that. Did you watch the FNAF 2 movie trailer? I have, and I am excited. Very excited. Favorite food you would like to eat? I did say this before. It all comes down between pizza or fries. Can't go wrong with both. Mojang brought back the copper golem. I honestly did not hear about the copper golem, honestly. 20 push-ups? No. Like, what in... I don't even know what to say to that. Like, man. Logan, are you doing alright? Yeah, I'm doing alright. I mean, sorry if it may seem like that I'm like spaced out or anything of the sort. Sometimes it may be a little hard for me to focus at multiple things at once anyway. So, yeah, that's alright. I'm pretty sure when we get down to VR chat, then things will be better. I usually want to usually when it comes to the part ones, like it may not be anything much because, like, I just wanted to chill for a little bit and spend time with you guys. But before I do some other plans in the afternoon, and then do the game stream later. So yeah. Any comfort food if you had a bad day? Honestly, I see fries, like fries from McDonald's, for example, being like my comfort food. For me, at least. I know everybody has their own comfort food, but whatever it is, then I respect it. But for me, it's fries. So yeah. There's also a bunch of other copper stuff in the latest snapshot. Yeah, I did see that. You could finally make like copper equipment, which makes copper a lot more useful. Like, thank God. Thank God for that. Happy 22nd birthday, Logan. Thank you very much. What's your favorite character from Transformers character from the Autobots and Decepticons? Okay, that's a good question. So, when it comes down to the Autobots, it's down to between Grimlock and Optimus Prime. But for the Decepticons, it has to, it has to go to between Soundwave and Shockwave. One of those two for me. Soundwave especially because, I do like the design and especially like the voice. I really do like Soundwave's voice especially. I'm able to do, Soundwave's voice and voice mod. It's accurate enough anyway. Oh yeah, I could see it for like an hour and a half or two, but yeah. It's so cute and it can organize your chest. Oh yeah, the Iron Golem. Yeah, I did see the trailer or like little like teaser for it. I also liked your VR chat vid. Thank you. I prefer the combiners. Yeah, the combiners are something else. They're pretty cool, honestly. I'll just go over my favorite combiner actually. Like, it's not really spoken of much, at least in Transformers media, but Volcanicus is my favorite, which is the Dinobot combiner. So yeah. Are you going to finish Secret of the Mimic? Yes, I will be finishing Secret of the Mimic. I do have a video recorded for the next part. It may be split to 2 parts because of how long the recording actually ended up being. It was almost a 2-hour recording, so it might end up being 2 parts. So part 3 and part 4. So yeah. Well, I gotta go. Have a good birthday. Thank you. You have a good one. We've already been streaming for 45 minutes now, so we might be going on for another 15 minutes. Then we're gonna be ending the stream there, because as I said, I still have some stuff to do later on. So yeah, you watch Transformers G1? Of course I do. Honestly, it's how to put it? For me, G1 definitely has a soft spot for me, because like, for me, I've always preferred the G1 designs for Transformers. Of course, like, you know, if you take the G1 designs and do like what the Bumblebee live action Bumblebee movie did, then you're definitely going to have me hooked on it, because the designs that were made for the Bumblebee movie, not only being, you know, very, very close to their G1 designs, but at the same time being CGI, I just love those designs. Like, literally, like, if you look up, like, Optimus Prime's design from the Bumblebee movie, it's a really good design. They cooked with it. Have you seen Transformers Prime? Best Transformers series of all time. Nothing can change my mind about that. Like, the show, the story, and the character development in that show is so good. There are some very tense moments, and there was even at times like where it even made me like cry. Like, that's how good the show is. Like, it even to this day, even though the series lasted from 2010 to 2013, even though it's still the best Transformers series to this day. So yeah. I know it may sound like I'm over exaggerating it, but I am being completely honest that Transformers Prime is the best Transformers show you can watch. Give it a watch. Like, watch like the first few episodes and you'll get what I mean. Especially, like, you know, Peter Cullen voiced Optimus Prime, of course, and Frank Welker. I almost forgot his name. And Frank Welker, he does voice Megatron. You know, got the two classic OG voice actors for the two, you know, main Autobots and Decepticons. So, yeah. Favorite kind of chips? It all varies. Like, sometimes I may be craving for, like, you know, classic flavor, dill pickle, salt and vinegar. But currently, for right now, it's dill pickle for me. Favorite dinosaur? Hard to say, but I'd probably just have to go with the T-Rex. Hard to believe that Transformers Prime is from 2013 because it's so good. I know, like, the animation quality back then was phenomenal. Why do a pickle? Because I like it. Did you hear there's a Black Ops 7 on the way? Yep, I did hear about that. And I am quite excited for it, actually. And especially, like, they're going to be doing a carryover from the previous game. Like, whatever progress you made from Black Ops 6 will be carried to Black Ops 7, which I like that a lot, that they're doing that. Because I did make a lot of progress in Black Ops 6, so if a new game were to come out, then I would want my progress to carry over. So yeah. And I did see a question from earlier asking if I did see Transformers 1. Yes. Best Transformers movie in my opinion so far. The animation quality in that movie is phenomenal. Even one of my friends can agree with it as well. Like, I did have them watch it, and they even said that the animation quality is phenomenal. How excited are you for the FNAF 2 movie? Very excited. What is that flag? There's no flag. Unless if you're talking about, well, my shirt. It's just a Canada decal on the shirt. Alright, we're already about to reach the 51, oh my god, Nico, just, Transformers 1 reference, just, oh yeah, watch this. Runs away. honestly, I thought about, like, doing, like, a movie night event sometime soon for, Transformers 1. It would be really neat to, you know, get back to doing events, especially on my Discord server as well, but we'll have to see what happens in the future, so yeah. Hey Logan, can I ask you? Of course, it's a Q&A stream, so go right ahead. Question, Logan, when are you going to animate again? I know I said I was gonna get back to animating, but I have yet to do so. So, hopefully maybe I can try and remaster one of the animations I did back then. I will say that. It's either I can do I Want to See Some Stars, that's a very old one that I've done, or Drinking on the Job. That's another one as well. How did you get into FNAF? Honestly, I'm pretty sure I got into FNAF just like how other people got into it. I just simply started watching FNAF videos, especially from Markiplier. I think Markiplier was definitely one of my main inspirations for getting into FNAF. Like, honestly, like, when he played FNAF back then, like, you cannot go wrong with the classics, like, and the nostalgia. Like, how can you not? Markiplier's reactions back then, like, oh my god. It even still makes me laugh to this day, honestly. I gotta love it. I called dibs on the guy drinking. Nigo? Sure. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yep. Was that the bite of 87? Favorite, I almost say gobble gum. I'm so used to saying that from freaking Call of Duty Zombies. What the hell? Favorite bubblegum flavor? I can't really say because, like, I don't really, like, have actual, like, gumballs or anything like that, but, like, I do like, a strawberry flavor in terms of, like, just bubblegum. I did actually answer that before, favorite Autobot or Decepticon, but I'll just say it again. For Autobot, it's between Grimlock and Optimus Prime, and for Decepticons, it's between Soundwave and Shockwave. Reason being for Grimlock, because, well, he is the leader of the Dinobots and one of the stronger bots, and Optimus, because, well, he is a really good, not only good leader, but I do see him being a really good father figure. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one saying that. Like, there are a lot of people that look up to him as, like, a father figure, and honestly, I could see why that people would actually see Optimus as a good father figure. But now, in terms of Decepticons, Shockwave has always had a unique design, especially, you know, with just having, you know, his left arm just being the cannon, and the one eye has always been like very unique to me, and especially like his character, like no emotions, like he doesn't show any, you know, sympathy or just any emotion of any kind. Like he got rid of his emotions to essentially accelerate his productivity in his projects, which is menacing to say the least. And Soundwave, it all depends on the continuity. Like I do like the classic Soundwave, especially how he could turn into the cassette player, and the minicons are the cassette tapes, which is, you know, really neat. But Soundwave from TF Prime is something else. Like, they went for a different take for Soundwave in that series, and honestly, that even tells you, like, sometimes going different is good, and they went different from Soundwave, and he is menacing in that show, honestly. So yeah. TC, you cannot play with the voodoo doll. You cannot play with the voodoo doll plushie. No. Need to put you... Hold on, I need to put it back up. There we go. Now, don't you dare move. I've had the voodoo doll plushie fall on me a few times. At one point, it actually deafened me on Discord when I was in a call. Prime Soundwave looks like Slenderman. I can see why. I can see why. Which Freddy model is your favorite? There's a lot of Freddys out there, honestly. Nico, I'll get to your question in a little bit. Honestly, can't go wrong with the classics, but at the same time, can't go wrong with the Glamrock Freddy. I do like Glamrock Freddy's design. His character especially as well. I know a lot of people out there do like Glamrock Freddy as well. Every time I see a voodoo doll in Festival, I always think they still look at the plushie again. Yeah, I always say that. I'm just like, did they actually steal the plushie, or is it a knockoff? But Nico, favorite Pokemon? It's hard to say. There is a lot, but I do have a few favorites. But I'll just say Charizard, because, you know, he's one of my favorites anyway. But yeah. So many Freddys out there. Yeah, I know. Yep. Alright, we're already getting close to an hour, so if you guys have any questions, then do ask them now. Can't go wrong with that. Yep, true. True on that. Least favorite character? I know I said Starscream before, but let me try to think of a dumber character. Honestly, I don't know. I can't think of anybody dumber than Starscream. At least, well, he's not always dumb. Don't get me wrong, but it's just his dumb nature at times is it's just one more reason why I don't like him at times. Transformers Prime Starscream, yeah, is different though. Like, yes, he was dumb at times, and yes, he tends to try and take the throne away from, well, Megatron, of course. But there are at times when he is actually a good character in Transformers Prime. Was the next Phasmophobia live stream? That'll all have to depend. Either if we all have the time to get together and play Phasmophobia, or when the next update comes out, which I don't know when that will be. All I do know is that usually these updates come out on Tuesdays. That's at least the pattern that I discovered. So, yeah. All right, we just hit an hour. I'll just quickly answer some more questions here. Let me see. Shark, what is a question? You ask the question. Oh, I had the microphone. Whoops. Apart from your plushie, what is your favorite cursed possession in Phasmophobia? Definitely the tarot cards. It does give you some really good stuff if you're lucky. Doors is getting a new update on August 10th. Oh, is that actually when it comes out? August 10th? If that's the case, then yeah, I am very excited for that. Yeah. Who's at the door? I don't know who's at my door. What the heck? Something just got into my eye again. Man. Hold on, just looking through. Door's got an update of touching grass. Oh, that is good. That is good. Least favorite FNAF song? That's hard. That's honestly hard for me to say. Like, I don't listen to FNAF songs that often. That doesn't mean I don't listen to them. I do listen to FNAF songs. It's just I haven't listened to them to some FNAF songs in a little while. So I'm gonna have to get around to to that again. But yeah. Do you have any pets? I used to have 2 cats, but they passed away sadly. When is the next Sweeping Bot compilation? It'll come out sometime within the next few months or so, hopefully. What will you do for your birthday? Well, actually, trick question. There's not many that are bad. Yeah, true. But I did see a question earlier. Hold on. What are you gonna do for your birthday? I might as well end off the stream right there with saying what's gonna be going on for the next stream. So obviously this is going to be the end of the Q&A stream. So hope you guys have enjoyed. And as I said, I'm going to answer the question right now. So, geez, first gurgle of the day. But anyway, the next stream that'll be coming up later tonight will be the gaming stream, and not just any game stream. It's going to be a VR chat game stream. So, I don't know which game specifically we're going to do, but whatever we're going to do, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to like. So, anyways, guys, hope you guys have enjoyed the Q&A stream, and as I said, the next stream will be coming up later tonight. So, yes. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Be sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and be sure to join my Discord server and follow me on Twitch. Both links are in the description down below as well. As always, I will see you guys in the next video, or in this case, live stream. Peace out and have a great day or night.